In essence, we've been lulled into a lethargy, and we've accepted it.
Just as our sports stars today earn vast sums, so did Roman charioteers. In the 2nd century, one by the name of Gaius Apuleius Diocles amassed a fortune of 35 million sesterces in prize money, equivalent to several $billion today. Strangely, perhaps, there's another profession that is disproportionately hallowed as an empire declines. The Romans, the Ottomans, and the Spanish all made celebrities of their chefs.
And this, again, is typifying the end of an empire, where things were so great, we have this last oomph of momentum that we used to be great, and we felt great.
I mean, for example, we're capable right now, at this minute, of acting in such a way as to make it likely, if not certain, that our grandchildren are going to face terrible disasters. And we're consciously acting to accelerate that likelihood, even though we all love our grandchildren. How can you be more contradictory than that?
In spite of all the economic activities of last 50, 60, 70 years since the Second World War, and all the industrialization, we have not yet managed to solve the problem of poverty, deprivation, hunger, malnutrition. Millions of people every night go to bed without food. And millions of people are throwing away their food. Waste on the one hand, and poverty and deprivation and hunger on the other hand. Malnutrition on the one hand, and obesity on the other hand. What kind of system have we created?
Why?
The middle ring were called Maya, and the outer ring were the Atlanteans. The Maya's job was communicating the messages from the inner circle out to the regular people of Atlantis. When Atlantis sank, the Maya took their knowledge, a crystal skull with memories of Atlantis, and their calendar, and went out to what today is called the Yucatan Peninsula, birthplace of the Mayan civilization. Their slowly monopolized the entire world into what it is now. Today, there are 13 families that are among the richest families in the world. They have their hands in next to every organization and government and control over 95% of the money. They control our modern world from the very tippy top. Today, we like to call them the Illuminati, except that's not really who they are. The word Illuminati means enlightened ones, which was established long ago as a secret society that was focused around expanding knowledge through scientific and spiritual understandings. Secret societies were not originally bad, but rather consisted of those who just kind of got it. They understood information that the average person at that time would not accept and demonize. These societies had to be kept a secret because of the control that the church had and refuted against what they wanted to explore. This is where Freemasonry originally comes from. If you do the research on the time periods, what probably happened was that the church, who had the majority of the control at the time, probably infiltrated some of these organizations to make sure that they were not creating plans to expose information and destroy the world order that they had created. This led to the church exposing some of the societies as devil worship and blasphemous, and fear of these groups rose. Over time, many secret societies branched off by those who were corrupt or previously infiltrated by the church, and gained more control through the church and large organizations that were being established. Today, there exist 13 families around the world who pretty much own the world, with over 95% of the money and a lust for greed, power, and control. More and more information has become present lately that many of these families may have DNA that is different than the rest of the human population.
Your whole crew, we will break the fuck up. Better than us, the fuckers walk the East Coast up. Oh, Oh shit, the fucking beast woke up from out of the deep sleep. Niggas is boring, fucking all these weak beasts. The beast was snoring, now the beast is hungry. Stomach is growling, nigga ribs is touching. I've been stuck in the island, motherfuckers is smiling, but nobody's smiling. Cause where I'm from, motherfucking niggas be wildin', and the wolves be howling, minds be rolling, cars be stolen. We coming out the gutter like fucking we bowling. The shit that I'm holding, niggas talk shit, put the fifth to your colon. Niggas sleeping better, wake the fuck up. Sweet habit, straight the fuck up. Bloody murder, you get ate the fuck up. Your whole crew, we will wake the fuck up. Niggas sleeping better, wake the fuck up. Sweet habit, straight the fuck up. Bloody murder, you get ate the fuck up. Your whole crew, we will wake the fuck up.
Okay, that you are owned until Jesus Christ returns. Jesus Christ is the Son, and He returns every 24 hours, so you're in luck, people. I recommend you spill your blood over your intent and publish it right beside the rest of ours under blood over intent. So that means what you want to do is go to your computer and type into a search on YouTube, blood over intent, and hit enter. And you'll see many of us is spilling our blood over our intent that we're bringing forth heaven on earth. And we ain't
got the key from the illuminated ones. A couple of guns for anyone who want a friend. A whole lot of knowledge, a government task. So if you wanna pass, I'ma stop it and ask. You think you the hot shit? You think you can block rockets? I got some bombs in my pocket. I'm Black Lockness. Eat niggas like hot pockets and laugh at the stars like that movie Hot Shots did. I carry heavy loads. I'm the black smoke from last episode. But you may never know. I went to hell alone. The gods gave me the gift of the Pharaoh and the devil's throne, guarding the gate with my life and my presence. Secrets I keep from the ruler of heaven. We got 7 secrets and 7 sins, and this is where the end begins.
Working for anybody and without any hard costs. You ready? Okay, let's get into it. It's actually pretty simple. All we did is we made a website using Shopify. This is just a simple tool that anyone can use to create a website that sells items. Then what we do is we sell these sewing machines from our website for $39.
need to get to the drinking gourd before you're dead. You need to bathe in those eternal waters at the center of the flat earth plane. You need to drink from those living waters, and you will become a super eternal being.
I hang with the hardest motherfuckers. I got rhymes by the buckets, make you niggas wanna suck it. I'm the epitome of God gifted. When I busted my first rap, the whole planet shifted. Lifted your mind to the next best hemisphere, next level shift. So you best to just step in it. Check my gear. I got flavor, mad hip hop. I can front in the roughest neighborhood and not get shot. I black out when niggas start hating shit. Run over your crew like the New England Patriots. The craziest, but I'm also the laziest. Never turn on the TV, so I don't know who Jay-Z is. What happened to rap in the 2-0 era? Whether you're getting worse, see I'm only getting better. Niggas too old, Jay Young and fresher. Put them under pressure, Professor Test.
What happened? Dope D.O.D. became the illest. What happened? Phony MCs is getting fit. Now move back, motherfuckers.
I got monsters in my head, unconscious, so much that I hear voices. Putting all this nonsense in my head, it makes no sense. Waking up with both hands covered in blood. Got your favorite rapper chain covered in mud as it hangs from the front of my truck like an ornament. I collect trophies for rappers I tormented. I got them walking like zombies in this bitch. One shot, blow them out his Abercrombie and Finch. Fuck repercussions, black hoodie on, looking like the Grim Reaper cousin.
That's the cure.
Hey yo, crack a Heineken, it's time to strike the mic again. Season switch cycles, and we blowing up like hydrogen. Now I'ma tell you that your hype will end. I grab the mighty pen, this God is bigger as I smite you, man. Y'all niggas need to step it up and all the fucking busted balls. We're close baller than a buffalo. See no cups can hold this nigga cause I'm rock and roll. And when I reach my toll, I explode like Mark Ruffalo. So that's why I'm acting kinda cynical. Y'all niggas like to make shit, I make gold and chrome pentarose pitiful. Nevertheless, I'm a killer cold, bad to the bone. Is why I'm living by the sinner's code. Yeah, you step into the dark abyss. Narcissist got a taste for bloody carcasses. The problem is y'all niggas ain't fucking with me the beats. The real chiefs or these evil streets.
You need a panic room. The shit. Why is that? we in the house, so we wanna do a scripture. You can't mess with the sickest. Don't be and Onyx.
I take you to a place that I don't like to go. I got that rifle flow. Cause killing niggas is like riding a bicycle. Never figured how to break a neck is something that you can't forget. It's sticky fingers, but you can call me face of death. Nigga, I won't battle rap you. I'll just eat your Adam's apple. Take you to the tabernacle, drag you through the street of shackles. I come inside your house, niggas hide inside the walls. I sniff them out until I find them all. My voice sound like my stomach growling, crimey nigga. What I wouldn't do for 100,000. This nigga's something about him, something wrong. Guns arouse him, always got the huns around him. And it pops fuck without.
Send him on his way, okay? It's a ritual. All right, ritual. First, of course, I'm gonna miss you, kinda, but there's plenty of others, so it's no big deal. And blood's not thicker than water, mud is. And I love you, and I gotta tell you that life is hard. Life will often put you through the 3 pits of hell. So to prepare you for life, let's start now. Pit number 1. Pit number 2. And Diesel Bub.
Oh, man.
And finally, a baptism. Here we go. Good luck in life, and get the hell out of here.